1805. I'm still pissed at all those Bleckos we lost. I think I'm just gonna murder the crows and this ogre. I might open up one more shortcut, we'll go level up, and then we'll kill the Cleric Beast. Going for the Cleric Beast with a weapon that hasn't been upgraded and our skills that haven't been upgraded was probably a somewhat foolhardy venture. Get out of here! Fucking crows. Hate. Die. You have homework to do. You should be doing your homework while you watch. If you're writing a paper, write about Yharnam and how they reached too greedily and too deeply into blood administration and the doom it brought to them. Alright. Put. We'll do this stuff. We'll level up, and then we'll boss. Go has cheeseburger. Burger. Has burger. Downsies. Alright, so we want to pop through those barrels over there, and that's what we're gonna do. Lorp. Who wouldn't like some Borglers? Borgler. Half Borgler. Did I miss my... Oh, I missed my turn. I went too far down. I know she's up here somewhere. No, I think I was in the right place. Oh! Oh! My knees. I thought she was on the rafters, but I think I might be thinking of the wrong area. Alright, gentlemen. Gentle beast, please come over here. Nice try. Get out of here. Just collect some blood vials. Where was she exactly? Nice shot. Get off my level. Oh no! How's this keep happening? Oh no. Not the Ratleys. This is a bad location for me. Don't mind me, Ratleys. Ah. There we go. Easy peasy. They're from Baltimore, so they're very big. There you go. You know, I don't need the whoops-a-doodle counter on until we're back at the boss, so let's bring that back away. There we go. They're a little bit on the small side for Baltimore rats. They're big because this blood administration affects all things, not just people. And because the gutters are where the poop and the blood and the trash ends up. They're kind of feeding on the dead and the detritus, and it's affecting them as well. So the beastly scourge also impacts the vermin of the land. Yeah, it was a lot of rodents. But they're all dead now. Alright, we want to go back up the ladder, because we do want to talk to the Crow Hunter, the Hunter of Hunters. Oh! I forgot you were there! Owie! This guy looks funny. Get in there! Oh, missed opportunity. There we go. Just reach deep into those guts. More blood vials. Run low on bullets, then. MD stands for medical doctor? Excuse you? Oh, there we go. Now we're looking better. I mean, it does hide a lot of our best features, unfortunately, but those glasses do pop. People think we're a beast without our mask on. What is the lore of this game? Oh, and Porter, we're going to be going through all of the lore bits as we play. I am doing it in order, though. I don't want to, like, spoil things until we get to the fun, surprising parts. But I can catch you up. So, Yharnam was kind of a dreary, not profitable place. It wasn't doing great. But then one day, someone said, hey, look, I have this special blood, don't ask where it came from, and this blood will heal all illnesses. And they're like, oh, great! That will bring prosperity to Yharnam. It'll be awesome. And so a church was formed around that, the Healing Church of Blood Ministration. But this blood does have a side effect. It has a couple of side effects, in fact. The most prominent one is the Scourge of the Beast. People turn into monsters, they become addicted to the blood. It's more popular here in Yharnam than alcohol. Blood ministration, just like people drink blood to get tipsy. It's a fucking party when you're drinking blood here in Yharnam. Not only does it cure, but it's also an intoxicant. But as I mentioned, it does cause the Beastly Scourge to happen. North Dakota. So, Yharnam became super wealthy, super affluent because it kept on healing diseases with blood. It's its main import-export situation. But it does have a Beastly Scourge, so they created a faction in the Healing Church called the Hunters, and the Hunters go out and they cleanse the town of the Beastly Scourge. Their whole job is just to hunt people afflicted by the Beastly Curse. Now, that other side effect I mentioned is Ashen Blood, which is a poisonous thing. Most likely, god damn it, I keep on pushing the wrong button. Thank you, Sekiro. Yharnam, but it is spelled like Yarnham. I gotta unlearn these goddamn Sekiro buttons while we're playing Bloodborne. So yes. The Ashen Blood is like a weird poison, and people that were afflicted with that, it is believed that is how the Beastly Scourge started, is people that were suffering from Ashen Blood began the Beastly Scourge, and that spiraled out of control. They had to lock off and burn down the original Yharnam, old Yharnam, which we will see later on. We'll go there. Alright, we gotta play with these guys now, which is a pain. Just making sure we didn't miss any items before I hop down there. Alright. I want to land on that guy. Chain time. We came here because we were suffering from some sort of illness. We don't know what kind it was. But we came here to heal because that's what Yharnam is all about. But when we got our transfusion, we were told that we are now entered into the Hunter's Covenant. And that is what we are now as a hunter. We don't know why we're doing this, we're just told that we have to. And if we want to stop the hunt, we need to find pale blood. We don't know what that is yet. We will find out more about pale blood later. And we'll also learn more about the Healing Church and the origin of blood and a whole bunch of other stuff a little bit later on. I could just yammer it all off now, but I'd like to do it in order of story. So right now all we know is that we are a hunter, we're on the hunt, we know about the blood and the affliction of beastliness, and later on we'll get more into the different factions of the Healing Church, the schisms in the Healing Church, and like really why all this is going down. My story restraint is incredible. Well, thank you. I mean, I really, really like the world of Bloodborne. It is my favorite one. And I'd like to tell it in a way that allows it to open up naturally. Fucking birds didn't actually jump down on me. Alright, this is where I was thinking of earlier. Alright, up the ladder. What just... did something die somewhere? But I feel like it'll be more... God damn it, that is not cool, dude. Fuck you! That's bullshit, I'm over here. Whoa! Alright, I didn't want to get shot as well. No! Alright, gun people, you need to go. Dodge. Secure it. This guy. There we go. Bye. Fuck you. Get out of here. Did anything for me? Well, it's not bad. Imagine that guy. Oh yeah, they all fell down, but they dropped items, so we need to go back down there later. Slowly getting back into the room! I should have done all this before fighting the fucking Cleric beast. Attacks, you want to be in their highest point before you parry. I think that's the key. That's the parry trick, the parry secret. Alright, we got some more fellows in here, and this is also where I was looking to go earlier. Mother... fucking... gun boys! Die, give me your bullets. Thank you. Alright, we got a couple of werewolf boys in here. But only the half werewolves. They're frightening, but they're not too bad. Pretty sure you're confused. I don't believe I said that word. I said beastly boys, werewolfies, half-werewolfies. See if we can get a visceral on this gentleman. I'd like to do a prostate exam on this one. Oh no! It's alright. I don't know why you would possibly want more Gungeon. Abe Clancy streams that every day. Are you saying he's not good enough for you? Is that what you're trying to tell me? I'll tell him. I'll tell him you said that. He's just looking for an excuse to ban you, you know that, right? You don't want to give him an excuse. Alright. Gun boy. Well, just watch yourself play. Oh man, Whatever. We have enough stamina for this. I mean, I taught him everything he knows. That's just common knowledge. Here we go. This is what I thought I was doing earlier, but I got confused about exactly where I was. Let's go say hi to my friend. Why? Hello there.
Oh. A hunter, are you?
Hunter.
And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights.
Well, I was sick and I had to come here, alright?
Here. To welcome the new hunter.
Oh, thank you. Thank you!
Prepare yourself for the worst.
Had we only come here first. Oh my god.
There are no humans left. They're all
Rapid fire
beasts now.
Hey, buddy. How's it going? Hi, Weatherbound. I am Chris. Oh, you're just playing with the commands.
What's wrong? A hunter unnerved by a few beasts.
What's special about tonight's hunt?
No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're little different from the beasts themselves.
I believe we could talk about what's special about tonight's hunt, but we can't do it yet. That's the one problem.
What are you still doing here?
There would be quite a few spoilers if I were to talk about why tonight's hunt is different from other hunts.
Must hunt. What are you...
Alright, I'll go hunt, lady, don't worry. Is tonight like a special holiday? Like in the real world? Wow. That's like the first time out of my 8 playthroughs of this game that I didn't fall with that chain. Damn. Oh, it was a Passover joke. My one Jewish joke is just the there's an empty seat, that's for Elijah. I make that joke all the time, as you're well aware. I'm always saving a spot for Elijah. I just like breaking things. What's the joke? The joke is anytime there's an empty seat, you say, that seat's for Elijah. Elijah's a ghost, and you need to save a spot for him at the table. I know when I said Jewish joke, you were probably like waiting for an offensive joke. I don't make those kind of jokes. I make proper type of just like fun time jokies. Deadbeat Ghost Dad, that's who he is. Face planting. Into every single barrel I could find, which is what you're supposed to do in this game. Alright, more rat time. Let's go, ratties. Fuck you. I turned him into a ghost dad now. Although he probably wasn't a dad. It's really rude when Elijah doesn't show up and you set a place for him at the table. Resourceful rat's just scary in this game. These are rats afflicted with the beastly scourge. So wooed. Alright. God damn it. I hate that you have to fall twice to get all the items in this area. I turned myself into a ghost dad, Morty. For today's word, it's very relevant to the game we're playing. If you could figure out a word that's probably important to Bloodborne, you'll have it. Yep, I gotta go back around. You figured it out. I made it too easy. Alright. Where was the goddamn ladder again? It's been 100 years. Here it is. Y'all remember what to do when you hear the secret word, right? Scream real loud! Don't worry, there's a cooldown of an hour on that one, so I have plenty of time to think up a new word. There's one thing I didn't want spammed, it's Pee Wee Herman screaming. I don't need to hear Paul Rubin screaming constantly while I'm playing. There's the saw spear. They turned the tables on me! Oh, I love their giant milky eyes. Such a cute pet. Get out of here. This platform's for humans. Scream real loud! Turn those tables back right now, young man. Alright, saw spear. There we go. Chunk. Get those transformation attacks. A weapon that does better damage. Don't kid yourself with having the canes equipped still. I will use the cane for crowd control, like when we're fighting a bunch of just smaller weapons. Yes, every weapon has two forms. This one has a short one, and then a long range. Long range in air quotes, it's not that long a range. Alright, so we came from here, we climbed up here, we didn't go up there yet, so that's probably next on the agenda, but we do want to go up this ladder and clear out the rest of this upper area. Splish, sploosh, splish, 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 splish. How is the volume levels, by the way? I found that the console, I got it just right, I think, but individual games may have individual setting preferences. So let me know if the game is too loud, too quiet. Turn the game sounds down ever so slightly. Alright. I turned them down just a tad. A smidge, I believe is the technical term. A smidge lower. Alright, we got an item I want right there on the ledge. You bastard, I thought you were dead. Man, I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited to level up and put a bunch of points into vitality and have more health. If anyone remembers that minigame, a sploosh. I quote that constantly. Of course I remember that guy from Wind Waker. Sploosh. Alright. Okay. Oh, I didn't go that way yet. Man, the sewers are always the most confusing part for me. Well, we're definitely going to want more endurance. Like, if we're doing Whirligig, our primary stats are going to be strength, skill, endurance. That way we can swing it a lot. Strength is his primary scaling stat. It also scales with arcane. Time for pig butt. Oh, Jesus! Yeah, like right here would be perfect for the threaded cane. It's just good for like large crowds of enemies. And the fucking birds, I swing over their heads sometimes. It's a madman's knowledge. That way. So we just popped up here. We looked to the right. We killed the birds. We got all the items near the birds, right? Right? Reeks of bird. I mean, Logarius' wheel, there's no reason why we can't also play with Logarius' wheel. I know it requires a bit more blood tinge to be super effective, but
wretched outsider.
What do you mean?
Trying to fool me to open this door.
Come on, just let me in.
Heavens, the depths of depravity.
I'm a hunter. I'm hunting. Just sneak up behind this gentleman using a fucking... Is it arcane? I thought it was blood tinge. I could be misremembering that. I'm trying to remember which of my characters had Logarius' wheel as a weapon, because I've done pretty much every build you could do in this game at this point. My primary save files are just the ones that I still like playing. Open this door for another nice little shortcut. Now for the saddest NPC story.
I know that smell. Are you a hunter? I just really look for my mum. Daddy never came back from the hunt, and she went to find him. But now she's gone too.
Usually things that do damage to you are blood tinge related, but again, I could be misremembering Logarius' wheel. I'll find your mommy.
Oh, thank you. My mum wears a red jeweled brooch. It's so big and beautiful. You won't miss it. Oh, I mustn't forget. If you find my mum, give her this music box.
Oh yeah, we're gonna need this music box later.
It plays one of Daddy's favourite songs.
Daddy.
And when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers. Mum's so silly running off without it. My mum wears it so... Oh, please.
So sad. So sad. Alright, quick items. We're gonna want the music box. Probably on our quick bar. And then... Excuse me. I would like to, switch. Get some bold Hunter's Mark action going on there. Sounds like the computer voice in Resident Evil the movie. A little bit. I mean, it was modeled after someone's daughter in that movie. Do, 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 do. There's a good reprise of that song a little bit later on. A nice version of the song. Alright, so we open that door. Cohen, are you banning yourself? You've confirmed the wheel is strength arcane? Alright, I guess it's arcane. And it's a church weapon. That makes sense. I mean, Logarius... Not Logarius, the guy who uses Logarius' wheel. Whose name is not Logarius. I added the this and that commands. Get the bird to come down. Start murdering some mudmen. Yeah! It does sound like a mud command. I wanted to surprise Mud. He did all the commands, so I needed to add a few more. And there's a whole bunch other secret commands I added. Fun hidden things that will trigger every once in a while. Emote of the day, that was the Gale Guy edition. That's annoying when it goes over their heads, I must say. No thank you, no poison for me. Got some more files. I got a bunch more experience. There's the terrifying piggy over there. More goddamn rafter birds. Are you trying to play with the free-for-all thing? What is that? It must be a points thing. The free-for-all is everyone that wants to enter can type join, and it will do... It's basically a duel, but with many people involved. It's like an arena duel version. The F thing is turned off right now. That's just for the boss. In chat, there's the RIP command for your average deaths, your everyday common occurrence deaths. I don't believe it'll change at all. Like, if you can't see it on screen... Actually, no, it might be changing. It's just invisible. So never mind, you probably are changing it. You monster. Alright. We got this shortcut opened. It does, but it also gives me stats that we need to stay alive. What's the duelist's strange name? It's a fun word. I like fun words. Words that make me giggle are usually how I like doing things. Alright, so if we go across the bridge, we're heading toward Gascoigne. We don't want to do Gascoigne. I really do want to go level up, but I also want to murder the piggy. Yeah, let's go level up and do the boss. You're right. You're right. We are covered in blood and poo. Just filthy. Murder and level up at the same time? That is quite impossible. If I hide my face, stats, purely stat related. Alright. Let's go level up. Having a fight with the bot? Make a Chris coughing supercut. That would be too long, no one would watch it.
Well, what is it you did?
I would love to channel some Black Echoes, please.
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close.
Alright. We're gonna want some more strength, some more skill. 2 and 2. So vitality's nice. Endurance is nice. Strength. It's only gonna give us a few bits. Should really focus on some damage output before I focus on other stuff. 96, 96. You know, this is probably fine. A little bit more health, a little bit more stamina. A very minor damage increase, but again, we're planning for future weapons. And I do believe we can level up our weapon once. Thanks!
Farewell, May.
Yeah, it's going to be annoying getting the arcane for Augur, but we can do it. Alrighty. This is the important thing. Saw spear +1. Hey, buddy.
Aha! You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream.
Yep, getting the 14 arcane will be a pain.
This will be your home for now.
But I refuse to play this game without the Augur of Abritus.
Gairman, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about
Bearer,
now,
seek lest.
Don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts.
I love this guy.
It's for your own good.
Don't think about it. Just go do what I tell you to do.
It's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it.
You'll figure it out.
This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons.
The bot's being dumb.
And flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find.
It just won't work.
Should it?
I know the free-for-all, the heist, all of those are built into Streamlabs chatbot. They're not commands I made, they're just commands built into the bot. And swing around here real quick. Hit up this stump. Oh, wait. Huh, I'm supposed to have my top hat. You're gonna miss all of Gascoigne? If you get home quick enough, you'll be fine. It's true, you have like an hour drive, so you might miss out on Gascoigne. Yeah, the free-for-all is, again, it's a default built into the chatbot command, so maybe that's why you're having some trouble. Well, one thing's for sure. We're gonna try and murder the Cleric beast now. So it's time to turn on the death counter for that boss. No spoilers, I'll just say it was a very good episode. Please, you're talking to someone that hates getting spoiled, so I never spoil. Sir, please. I'm going to need you to calm down. I want to hit his face if possible. Whoa. He stood for the whole episode. That's a long stand. That was like an hour and a half long episode. Come on, get his face. Oh, no backhands, please. Oh, he's trying to hug. That's fine. Perfect time for a big old heavy hit. Oh, I wish I had more endurance. Oh, another big heavy hit opportunity. Excuse me, sir. Just want to back up a little bit. Give myself a little healing. Back. Alright, there we go. Mission accomplished. Boop. Hey, a bunch of those times I killed myself because I wanted to try and get my Bleckos closer to the door. Get that ready for the next boss. Alright, Cleric Beast is dead. Look at this door, I'm sure we're gonna open that later. We don't. That door doesn't open. Yes, the next boss, actually, I know where some of the parry spots are. But you better believe I'll press fucking L1 to try and parry them a few times. That door doesn't open, Weatherbounds. That door drove people crazy for years. You can actually find the other side of the door. Come play with me. Ow. Yeah, Thread of Cain actually works better against the werewolves, which is weird. Oh, not 2 werewolves. No! I can't do 2. 2 is too many. Oh, what's the matter? You can't come in here? Oh, what's wrong? Is it a boss arena or something? You afraid? Oh, okay, you're not afraid. Oh, the ragdoll physics in this game are my favorite. Alright, no more ragdoll for you. Whoa! Excuse you. Come on, get off the screen. Come on. Do your big hug attack. That's the best one. Alright, no more werewolves. Not that I had to kill them, but they were here. And honestly, this is a faster route. No, it's not. What am I talking about? We opened the shortcut to where we need to go next. I'm just being silly. Where the hell's that door? What's that noise? Oh, it's the horse I'm stepping on. That's the creepy noise. It's horse bones crackling under my feet. Down we go. He just wanted a hug. It would have been better if he tried to do the hug attack. Alright, around the corner. 6,000 Bleckos. We might wanna take a quick little stop over in Level Up Land and chat with this guy again.
Yes, but the Great Bridge is the only way, and during the... there's a route from there.
Yep. Thank you, sir. We've had that dialogue before. Or did we? Bleckos. They're blood echoes. That's too long. It's too much of a mouthful to say blood echoes, so Bleckos. He said hugs, not drugs, but then he quickly decided, why not both?
Welcome. What is it?
I desire to
Very
channel
well,
a few
let me-
Bleckos, primarily into strength and skill and vitality? No, endurance.
Farewell, good may you.
Goodbye, lady. Great Bridge is not where I need to be. Central Yarnum, better place. So we need to go say hi to our good friend Gascoigne. Let me think. We met her. We went through the sewers. We know where the piggy is. Yeah, this is pretty much the last direction in this chunk of Yarnum for us to undertake. This is the right direction for us.